Hello, everyone. How are you? I just wanted to go live really, really quick. And as the description and the title says, I wanted to set the intention for the week. So I actually meant to do this live um, Friday, but life got the life, and then I kind of took Friday and Saturday as mental health days. And I'm just setting the intention for the week. So, a couple of announcements, but I just wanted to do this. I was working with my kids doing some classwork, and my son has this habit of pushing things off. And, and I was like helping him write an essay. And he was just having a full mental breakdown because he just didn't want to do the essay. And he was just making it so difficult. And then my question to him was, why do you default to hard? And then I thought about this. A lot of us in our businesses and in our life default to the setting of hard. It's this mechanism we have when we hit a bit of resistance, when we come across something that we need to do, but we don't want to do, we default to hard. And we work up ourselves into making it the most difficult thing in the world that we want to do. And then instead of falling back, because when I showed him how the action or the activity that he needed to do was basically already done, and then he gave me the oh look, because it was already done and he could have done it in 5 minutes. But he chose to default to hard, making the work harder than it had to be. But we often do that in a lot of things we do. We do it in our life and we do it in our business, and we stress ourselves out. We often default to hard. We default to focusing so much on what it is that we don't want to do, or that one aspect of it that is entangling us in the negative emotion or the negative feeling, that we fail to realize that the action or the activity is really halfway done. So my question to you is, why is the default the hard? Take a step back and breathe. Because what you will find is you already have the solution. Step back. A stressed mind can never create. You have the solution in front of you. You've seen it before. You've done it before. Step back, breathe, relax. You've got it. But the default is to say, I can't. It's too hard. The study has been done that we have all of these negative thoughts and these negative pathways. And what I'm saying to you is, if you just stop before you head into that tailspin and resist that default, catch yourself, you will see that you have your solution. You have your answer. Your default doesn't have to be hard. Even if your solution is to just reach out and ask the question, your solution is there. It's in your community, it's in your network. There is somebody with the answer somewhere. You don't have to default to hard. So I'm setting the intention this week, and I'm challenging you that when you get to that moment where you're meeting the resistance and you want to default into I want to challenge you to say, what is familiar in this pattern, and reset the intention, because you can. Even if the solution doesn't rest within you, it is within your network. There's somebody you can reach out to for help. And with that, I wanted to announce that I'm bringing back Contractors Chatter. Those of you who have followed me before know that Contractors Chatter is where I go over upcoming legislation and regulations that are pertinent to business owners and government contractors. I'm bringing that back. That'll be Monday through Fridays. You know, I am an early bird, 7:30 a.m. I go stream live from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. My profiles are LT&A Consulting Group, all all platforms. On LinkedIn, I stream from my personal page, Luciana Turner. So Contracting Chatter is coming back. I'll go live tomorrow. Probably won't be 7:30, but I will be going live tomorrow, bringing back Chatter. So yay. I've had several people ask me when I'm bringing that back. So Chatter is back. Also, I have a podcast where I've converted my weekly masterclass to a podcast, Contractors Conversation. So you need to catch up on my latest episodes. We talked about HR and recruiting and what has gone on with the latest leaks. Anybody going after government contracts, classified contracts, you really need to tap into that conversation regards to recruiting. And we touched on the whole getting a security clearance. So you really need to reach into that conversation. It's really pertinent to anybody who is going after classified work in the government space, or anybody who's just looking to get a security clearance. In addition, I am hosting a 3-day contractors intensive. Now, somebody on here is going to say, I'm not a government contractor. Why do I need to come? You still need to be in the room. Day one is the business of being in business. I have a leadership coach. I have an executive consultant. I have a business finance specialist who's coming to talk about financial budgeting for your business. I have a personal credit specialist as well as a business credit specialist. This is all on day one. Now, there's an option for you to just sign up for day one, but I want to tell you, you're going to want to be in the room for day 2 and 3 as well, because we're going to talk about, for day 2 and day 3, creating that strategic plan. So you want to be in the room for that. So that is the Contractors Intensive. That is October 4th, 5th, and 6th. Now, for those of you on Instagram, I'm going to release it's already on my profile, but I'll re-release it. We have VIP registration and general admission, but I want to tell you right now, you want to be a VIP for this event. You really do. So once again, Contractors Chatter, back live at 7:30 a.m. daily, Monday through Fridays. The replays will be available on my YouTube channel. So if you don't catch me live, you can catch the replays on my YouTube. And with that being said, Have an amazing evening. And remember, catch yourself before you default too hard. A stressed mind will never create. The solution is within your network. And the solution, the answer to who does not have to be you, as a creator that I know says. So it's within your network. Ask the question, seek the answer. Don't automatically default to hard. Have an amazing evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.